Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. Your life hits hard, but I hit right back. I never back down, I keep it on track. It's the same day with no problems. I keep rising from the bottom. Cause when the sun comes up and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear that sound. They're never gonna hold me down, I'm higher than the ceiling now. And then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright, it's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no problems. Yes, every day was a war. Yeah, it kinda took a while. When they tell me I should stay, I just jump with a smile. Yeah, it's hard until you notice. Everybody's got their moment. When the sun comes up and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear the sound. Listen up. They're never gonna hold me down, I'm higher than the ceiling now. And then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright, it's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no problems. Cause I got no problems. Cause I got no problems. Do you feel a little down? Say it, no problems. Let you in but you out, sing it, no problems. They're never gonna hold me down, I'm higher than the ceiling now. Have none I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. They're never gonna hold me down, I'm higher than the ceiling now. Have none I need to worry about, cause I got no
from a previous day. Grab the keys from off the counter, commute into the city, gonna take another hour. Man, I hate trading time for a way. At least I got a home and a job that pays. Faded from color, reaching to find where I wonder how. You're saying it'll all be fine, while you sit around and waste your time. Faded from color, stuck in the backseat and told to drive.
You look like a child. Well, thank you very much, Johnson. I've been very lucky down here. Feeling better than I did up north.
Collars itching, faces switching, another cup of joe and I'm fine. Come 5, I can burn a fresh dime, lifting up the burdens, putting weight on my mind. Bet if I didn't chase that and embrace distractions, master my lack of faith and break through. Faded from color, reaching to find where I wonder how. Saying it'll all be fine, while you sit around and waste your time. Faded from color, stuck in the backseat and told to drive. I'm holding out as I fight. I feel my colors wash away. I'm finding my ground in the light of the hours I can claim. 'Cause in time I restore my complexion and find that I left my distractions behind. In the meantime, I'll blindfold my pride and keep hold of my time like it's gold. Faded from color, reaching to find where I wonder how. Saying it'll all be fine, while you sit around and waste your time. Faded from color, stuck in the backseat and told to drive.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
Miles past, turning back, found my track, face the fact she a cold one. Never gonna settle for none, stay up every night till I won. Don't want a slow rise now, I'm confident opulence isn't a long ride out. When I look back now, I'm astounded. A quiet boy from old age, but always felt the world was a stage, yeah. I celebrate one last late night, my old life ain't staying.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
I'm headed to LA, headed on my way, I'm headed on my way to LA, headed on my way to,
Couple thousand miles, throw it on the dash. Shit, 10,000 hours, can't let them pass. Yeah, well, I was putting time in, you was pulled up wildin'. You always had shit to say, now when I see you, it's silence. Thought I'd have a Grammy by 25. Commas after commas next to dollar sign, yeah. Had to remind myself why I'm living this life. Look at all the late nights, it'll all come in due time, yeah.
made for the fight, for the pain and the climb, tied to the life I chose. Stay through the night, another day, not a dime, race against time. I couldn't just lay by and wonder what I could have made mine. I'm closing on the moment, no one's gonna hold me down.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
You feel like something new. You feel like something. You feel like something new. You feel like something. Don't just stop it. Doing what you do. When I lay back, holding on to you. Ooh, ooh. Feel like something new. Yeah. Got my senses here on overload. All my body is for you to hold. Ooh,
Safety nets are overrated. Yeah, if you make one, you will fall. Too much of a temptation. Yeah, there's a comfort in the crawl. Now I've been on my feet too long. I know I'm strong, just looking for some solid ground, so I can start to run. I don't wanna be tired, moving so bad. I don't wanna be tired.
bulletproof, don't ever lose. Put the evil in the devil and I'm let it loose. I'm an earthquake, make your bones shake. There's no question I'm the king, I always dominate. A force to be reckoned with, better remember it. Look at what I can do, walking all over you. Incredible, it's criminal. I never lose, I'm bulletproof. Best in the game, we all know my name. Can't run now, it's too late. Got winning in my blood, in my DNA. It's destiny, it's fate. Unbreakable, unbeatable, undefeatable. I'm invincible. Unbreakable, unbeatable, undefeatable. I'm invincible. I'm bulletproof, don't ever lose. Put the evil in the devil and I'm let it loose. I'm an earthquake, make your bones shake. There's no question I'm the king, I always dominate. A force to be reckoned with, better remember it. Look at what I can do, walking all over you. Incredible, it's criminal. I never lose, I'm bulletproof.
And a new season dawning here on North America as Day 3 of ESL Challenger League Season 49 is going down. I'm joined by Colt Exner McHenry as we're going to be taking you through some of the newer rosters that are competing here in ECL Season 49. North America on the way. We got South America done and dusted for the day as Red Canids got surprised, though they were able to bounce back. Coldzera and company were able to take theirs. And now NRG, by far and away the biggest name here tonight, are playing with their new players.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one as well. NRG off to an electric start already, as we would all expect, seeing this roster being built and being changed over the offseason. It does lead a lot of excitement here. I mean, it kind of a surprise move for a lot of people seeing Bro hop into this roster, but a lot of excitement in that addition. They're taking out Breeze and bringing in a player like Bro after already watching NRG. Maybe 2024 wasn't the best of years, right? But they ended it off on a pretty high note. They're getting a LAN win, being able to qualify for the upcoming Pro League, and kind of being setting the right tone here for 2025. And I didn't think they necessarily needed to make a roster change, but seeing the roster change being made, it makes me very excited. And as you can see, it leads them to a nice 4-0 start here for ECL, and I think they're going to look to carry that forward over the grand scheme of this season.
Yeah, we can go ahead and check on into the standings, kind of get a bird's eye view of the season as well. NRG definitely the favorites so far. Noun still competing, Party Astronaut still in there, and I think Boss, with these new changes, are also looking to land an impact here. But towards the bottom of the board here, we have our side of, my goodness, the Chill guys. Rather, they're up 2-0, but they taken wins over In Control. And, well, they have their first real test against probably the heaviest hitter here.
Yeah, this is definitely a big wake-up call when you play up against NRG. Like you said, the heaviest hitter in this league entirely at this point. Going to be a team that's going to be favored to try and take this whole thing if they continue this form. And obviously that leaves them up against the toughest bit of competition that they're going to face here already. And we'll see what Chill guys can do for their roster that's kind of been kicking around for quite some time. I've seen these players here on this squad for a while now and been pretty excited to see what they can do. But obviously testing the waters up against more high caliber competition is going to be a huge struggle for this team entirely. So seeing how this core can kind of come into it and if they can continue to play with the confidence like they did yesterday versus In Control, can they do any damage versus NRG and make them sweat?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Revenge Nation certainly were able to take a couple maps, surprisingly, last season. They didn't make playoffs. They just missed it, but they took games off of teams like Laser and even dropped the Fluffy Aimers pretty hard towards the end of that regular season. So these players are dangerous. They definitely got the mechanics to compete, but obviously NRG probably making the roster move of the offseason. Again, we talked about the addition of Bro. It's a surprising one, but I think unanimously here in North America, everyone says it's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone was a fan of it. Again, watching Breeze leave this team and seeing the replacement of all people being Bro in particular, that's where you really get excited because this is a guy that not only has experience playing at the Tier 1 level, so you don't lose any of that, but also just comes through with such a modern approach to the game. Here is going to be able to consistently keep motivated here for this team, and I think all of those factors really build into what NRG are doing, and that is very clearly setting a focus on the future for this team here and actually looking to develop a roster, looking to gain results here. I don't think they were happy with the results of 2024, so you can see that this team leaving Automatic and Breeze out of this squad and picking up George and Bro, it just goes to show, for me at least, that this is a team that's setting the tone into the right direction. They're getting back on track here and understanding what the organization like NRG kind of requires here out of this team and out of these players. Mm-hmm. You've got Nitro on this roster, right?
It's longevity. It's longevity that this team is gunning for. And instead of taking talents of old, even Automatic, that question mark of he was playing fine on NRG, most people would say, but the removal for George as kind of the next generation of talent in North America, that kind of investment is something that inspires myself as NRG and as someone who follows North American Counter-Strike to stop investing in the old. Yeah, Automatic's still great, but invest in the future, and having players like George, Hexton, even Bro can benefit underneath the leadership of Nitro and Daps for the futures of their careers. So a lot of these players still very young, and this is a real big chance to develop and grow and maybe even define North American Counter-Strike.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good point there. When you look at the opportunities and the prospects that Bro has coming into this team, anyone would love to get a chance to play underneath Nitro. I feel like getting that chance to play underneath a very experienced and winning IGL. So that allure takes place there. Bro obviously landing on his feet here quite nicely. And I want to see, not only what this team can do here in ECL, but given the chances and opportunities, what they have to look forward to here in the future as well is very exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing them out of the gates here versus Chill Guys. Obviously, again, this is competition that I would say NRG are not only favored in, but should be kind of cruising past here. I want to see if that takes place in this matchup.
That ain't cold, Zara. That is Bro, however, is actually the stats you're looking at there between Taven and Bro. Taven definitely playing some of the more closing and lurking roles for this team, and he was just absolutely fiendish in the clutch just yesterday, taking on In Control, so rather 2 days ago on the 21st. But yeah, really strong in terms of the clutches here for Taven. He'll be on that late lurk position, and for Bro, he's taking up more of the anchor roles, but I think just a fresh breath of air for this NRG team.
Yeah, and they just looked like they had already entered into such a hot state when they were with George as well. It already looked like they were so exciting. They had so much firepower. George was bringing them so much. I mean, not only in terms of his output from like frags, but you could see how well he was setting up his teammates to succeed. So he had so many good win conditions just bringing in George, and then you continue to develop that by bringing in Bro as well. So exciting prospect, exciting build up here into our opening map of Anubis. Let's see how things shape up here. Pistol that looks like they want to threaten A early, but just that smoke trying to draw out some rotations and create a little chaos.
That's going to be a turn and burn back through E-Box. Bro, here's most of them coming through and takes up the off angle here in CT spawn to scale forward. The kill's not quite coming through. It's a double here from Evan. Bro only good for one. Bomb plant going to be coming through. Retake's still very possible.
Still have to wait outside these smokes here for now. It's such good post plants established. X looking to track this kill quickly, does find it, so a chance to retake even further here now as they look to close in, and these post plants look very uncomfortable.
Oh, we got Hex 1v2. That's a great shot on the loss, but it's Evan who gets the ace. He entries the site and cleans them all out. For Chill Guys to actually win the pistol.
Jeez. You do it all right there, man. What an ace to start this thing off. Evan with all 5 kills. The opener and the closer. And it was needed because Hex landed that kill so quickly onto his teammate in E-Box. But Evan available for the trade. Keeping things nice and safe. Bringing in that T-side pistol. Which is always very nice. Making sure that that defense can't build up too much of a foundation early on. You're on Anubis. We got a kit in the smoke for Hex.
So he's got the setup for that, but it's not going to the A site. Obviously, the Ninja Diffuse loadout. I think he's going to try and hold on to that. This is going to be an easy walk into the B site. NRG with nothing really to fight back with. No good weaponry. So, bomb plan's gonna be simple. Chill Guys. Up to 2, but we are just waiting for this next round to see what NRG are gonna bring to the table here.
Just waiting for Hex to toss a smoke on the bomb. The issue is
they're thinking about it. Like, look at this. They're doing a little boost in CT spawn. You want to hunt these eco? Wait, they're thinking about it. They might do this.
They're gonna give it like a late go. But you don't have to leave the bomb on Anubis. It's not.
They're going for it. Here we go. Hex doing some strafing. Oh, he died. Someone's got to pick up the kit. Wasn't meant to be here for Nitro. I mean, Evan at a minimum. Look at this. That's 2 kills. That is not bad at all. It looks silly. It looks silly there from NRG going for the Ninja Diffuse late, but it results in 2 players dying to the bomb. That's great economic damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. You make the bomb look effective on Anubis, and you've done your job incredibly well. Usually you're always safe on this map, but fantastic bit of exit damage when there was so little invested, and again, there was a serious chance that maybe if Hex didn't die on the inbound, they could have made something happen there. It's a cool little idea from NRG on a eco. On to the gun rounds here. That boost is going to be a symbol, but I don't know how much vision you're going to have over it. You're going to just walk through the smoke.
Okay.
Nitro's going to be in for a rude awakening, expecting that respect.
But they did not. They're already through. And now, A-site play. Hex in some deep trouble. He's in a basic 1v5. And he'll go down to Magic. OC will be able to trade out at least one. So NRG in range of the site. But a retake effort, not going to happen. With that smoke, it's too suffocating here for NRG. They have to back away.
That's a fantastic start right there. It felt like a bit of a shallow smoke from Nitro there. I mean, it was more towards the front of mid there. I mean, pretty close to where the drop-off is. So, kind of surprised to see that smoke being put in from them. And then for him to walk back into it a little lackadaisical. But again, you know, you're dealing with a team that should be fearing you. In theory, they should be scared of making big overextensions being the one move that can cost you rounds. And instead, they're getting met with confidence, pushing smokes, fearlessness. And that's got to be a surprise for Nitro for sure.
But with 3 safe guns, it's no problem for NRG. They're back in the fold. And it's taken some brilliancies to win these rounds for the chill guys. That ace on the pistol round is what got them started. A good molly. Taman is gonna just stand in it. He's waiting for his own molly to start revving up before moving forward. Now that's a nifty flash from George. But not utilized. B split inevitable. Lost. Lining up what seems to be a pop flash here for these E-box players to move. George back at the site. No one wants to move right now. That HE's on the money. And it's just hesitation from both sides. No one gonna overface. Now George wants to make a move, and that he does. It's a 1-for-1 though. The defense gets thinned out. Nitro from CT spawn does shave away a kill. Bro still alive. Back at the site. Will be taken down eventually, but then that buys time for the flank. Hex with a double. And NRG clamp down on B.
I mean, that right there is exactly why, and exactly what you'd expect. A little bit of fear, a little bit of hesitation coming through from Chill guys. I mean, I don't know what they were waiting for there for so long. They looked like they had the flashes, the execute utility already down, and then they just never really hit go. And I know that they were smoked off in B main, but in all reality, being smoked off in B main has never stopped any team from popping through that smoke and, you know, getting one good flashbang to attacking on that site. But by the time they finally did attack, it was a little too late. NRG reinforcements arrived. And that hesitation, it certainly killed him there. Back towards middle though, that's where they worked out last time. The same shallow smoke from Nitro spanning.
Oh, and then he has a whole team run through. He sees 3. So that smoke going into camera. Both players kind of locked out. There's another HE that will break the smoke too. And Chill guys are gonna slink away from mid.
Yeah, in theory, they should have lost some B main control for the amount of presence they put mid early on, but they didn't push B main here on NRG. So kind of a missed opportunity and a panic to rotate over. Ends up being a big win for Chill guys at the moment. You get to play in a 4v4 with still 45 seconds. You're looking to weaken one side of that map.
Gonna re-clear middle. It's empty. So NRG are effectively saying, hey, let's play a post plant on this one in Marrow. Well, he's not going to be seen in middle. He's going to activate on this timing. OC is dead. Didn't clear that right side corner. risky as it initially seemed, and Bro can't win his duel. That just leaves George hunting down Merle here, and comes away with all 3 on that mid lurk. Chill Guys are off to a great start here on Anubis. NRG, for once, feeling pressure.
Yeah, this is an incredible look there. I mean, I was highlighting here. Can we see that resistance? Can we see that fight? We knew this team, you know, had a decent season last go around and looking to replicate that. Maybe try and one-up it and try and make playoffs this time around. And starting off here with a fantastic result in the early days versus NRG is exactly what you're hoping for. Nitro. At some point, I need to get a little support system here towards middle on these gun rounds. If that's where Chill Guys continue to target, if they continue to just put pressure on him,
Ooh.
I need some help. It's a nice
that
shot from
ding-
George.
It might draw him back in. He's thinking about it. But he's like, do I want to swing into 3 players?
Could be fun.
Probably not. So instead, George scares them off of B main. They're going to take mid here for the Chill Guys. In the meantime, Hexed on a main control duty. Well-timed smoke at the 40-second mark.
HE for it. Looks like they're going to move a little quicker. Getting this well-timed lurk on mid.
And mid again, but he's not activating as quick as he'd like, so OC able to rip a deagle shot off and get a lot of damage onto Evan. Bombs on the ground. That's going to take a while to pick up.
Flanks
And Chill Guys, there it is. Bro is arriving on the scene. Up close,
Oh.
he's got another. Bro, double dink on the 5-7. New addition. You criticize his fragging. He's got it right here as he puts together a third. Bro on the flank eviscerates the Chill Guys. Gets some NRG.
My God. Takes that one by force right there with the 5-7 flank arriving quick, but then he's known that he still has to fight through that fire and managed to find all 3 remaining. That's a fantastic flank offered up by NRG. Such a quick motion right there where they needed to get moving. And that's going to bring NRG a little bit of life on the CT side. Chill Guys looking great out of the gates. Bringing through that consistent success here. Letting around like that slip is going to haunt them. If that allows for NRG to build up CT side momentum and change the tone. Highlighted here that Nitro probably needed a little support, considering how many targets he's had towards middle. He's getting that here. Hex alongside him. Some good conditioning from Chill Guys, especially if you quickly move in towards B.
And they're going to run through the molly. George has got a counter back, however. His own molly messing with him. Underhand flash in true George fashion. He gets a kill. Breaks the smoke there, but Bro gets taken down. And that needs to be Hex from the back of the site. It's not clean. But however, Nitro dropped the bomb. He is trying to save them off here in E-Box. Flashbang back in. Nitro blinded up, but they don't swing him. And so we're still playing with the angles. Deals with Merle. And that buys time for OC to work into position, but he gets dealt with. That leaves Nitro 1v2, sandwiched between 2 players. Can we see something vintage out of him? No. Lost will just swing him and hit the shot. Chill Guys gonna advance to a 3-round lead.
Just a thin pillar protecting him right there, but Chill Guys able to break past that trio of a defense. They had the numbers there ready to go, but couldn't hold steady. George opens it up pretty quickly with that wild play inside the Molotov, but ends up being a little overwhelming for the other players on site, on staff. Timeout call from NRG as they know they need to take a moment to breathe, stabilize this game a little bit.
Things are getting a little awkward for NRG. They actually have to make a decision on how they want to play this game. And they're gonna buy down. Bro had nearly 7k in the pockets and decides to drop OC and AWP. So here we go. OC with the weapon of choice. And Evan just jiggle peeking for it. They know they've got this guy Evan trapped. Problem is that he's got cover.
Playing dodge flash. Flash play is coming. Bro. He's able to escape with a kill. And you never saw Evan activate. Try and protect his team. He goes down as well. Bro's ripping him with the 5-7.
Nitro knows that they can cross towards Temple, though. And George will be in charge of covering that. But they're going to make the even crazier play and walk into spawn. George gets on the angle, though. Magic isn't ready. And then George readjusts his entire screen there. Takedown lost. Merle walking over his teammates' corpses to face the horror that is George right now in the palace. Gives them a scare with a triple. And NRG are up to 3.
A little bit of back and forth that it seems the CT side's going to survive, and somehow managing to escape with the 5-7s, and again, it's Bro that starts it all off right there. I'm wondering why Evan never peeked to try and help out his Opera when he hears the shots pop off. It felt like just left him out high and dry. Which is kind of a surprising thing to see. Feels like that's what the setup's all about, but you know, either way, small breakdown in the setup happens there. Bro capitalizes perfectly, and then George closes it out with some nice shooting from him. Leads to a timeout from Chill Guys here. So they know that they're in kind of forced by territory that they will go for. We'll see if they can muster up more of that execution power that we saw earlier in this half.
Just don't visit Bro's bomb site. Honestly, the impact is incredible from him. That triple kill, and then the 5-7 double. Bro has been instrumental in the round win so far for NRG. Yeah, he's all we can talk about. We get it.
We've seen him on the 5-7. We've seen him on the rifle. We haven't seen him on the A to B. What do you think he's got cooked up for us here?
Freed from the Astralis shackles. Device would say, no, bro, you can't pick this one up. Well, now he can. Welcome to NA, bro. Let's see what you've got, because you're going to be needed. First op shot's good out of Bro. But he's missed another, and Nitro couldn't convert. A lot of tagged up players here. Taven on 18, but Hex doesn't want to give it a look in. Bro needed more.
Yeah, you also have George playing very forward-facing in the E-box right there, just not fully aware of that explosive nature that Chill Guys could have gotten away with. And again, it's that B-side defense that crumbles pretty quickly when Chill Guys are able to explode on into that. You got 3 players there. George goes down so quickly, so technically 2, but just feels like very forward-facing, whether you want to hold on to that molly for a little bit longer. I feel like that could be something that they could use long-term here, holding on to that utility a little bit better for NRG, because they're dispensing some of these mollies so early on E-box, and as you can see, when you do that, it makes it very easy for Chill Guys to just charge forward.
You know, George is a disrespectful player in that regard. I think I was telling you before the broadcast started, but like, NRG is going to dominate this season because they've got George to farm all the noobs, as we say. He's very good against just, you know, the pug mixes, right? He kind of plays down to their level sometimes, and he dominates in that fashion. But he's being humbled in his way, where his playstyle has actually been punished. Fast through mid. Nitro, don't get caught again. He will tuck away in A.
This mid-contacting that they really take a liking to. Managed to deep smoke. Just temple position. Bit interesting here. What do you do to operate without any map control? Again, you press towards B a little bit. You're going to start to rotate their players in the right direction. Will they be there in time here? It's going to require some defensive measures from Hex to buy time for these players to get involved.
And here we go. Hex, they swing before the flash, and then there's a team flash. Hex gets the easiest triple kill you can ask for right there. They all blind themselves.
They set him up with a perfect flashbang. I don't know how that happened, because they banked the flash. It landed off the wall. I thought it would have not really blinded them. Their backs were turned to it, but the person that was trying to trade onto Hex is fully blinded up, and the person who threw the flash was also blind, so no one was available to trade him out. And the back and forth will continue here. No one's able to gain a real head of steam at the moment. But again, if you're NRG and you're trading rounds back and forth, you're on the CT side of Anubis. That's something that you kind of take.
Well, now there's the momentum. Hex is just here for lockdown. He swings forward, though, and doesn't get a headshot out of it. So Magic is in with an entry, and Nitro is here to pick up the pieces, and he finds a double. Man advantage here for NRG, but Merle forever in middle. He should change his residency here. Spotted, and will get away in towards camera with a smoke. Could be devastating, but Bro, of course, arrives on the scene. Requires some help from afar here, as Bro arrives with a retake double, and NRG are clawing their way back into Anubis.
Now they break our theme here, the back and forth. Winning 2 in a row. Bringing in some energy here for NRG. See if they can keep that up here long term. Got one more round to play, and then they get to hop into the easy half here in theory, so that's what they're looking forward to. Hopping into that T side and showing their strength on this map.
And chill, guys. Just looking at the mini-map, I think this round is a one-way street.
B's worked out well for them. But I'll try it again here with an early pop.
Oh, but the flashes are not good at all, Bro. Completely free sprays for 2 kills.
Left outside looking in here. Again, it's going to be a bomb play, and this is a smart move from Evan. Taking more real estate on this map.
A re-smoke into E-Box as well. They're going to have to fly through that. Or set up some form of utility from outside of B. Hex has a util set to drop in. Nade to break the smoke. Multiple flashbangs, but then there's Lost with one Deagle headshot. And then Taven is able to follow up as well. This comes down to OC and what he can do on the retake. Needs to get on that bomb soon, but he misses. Hex has got his back, though. And the defuse is there, a lot more awkward than NRG would have wanted. But at the end of the day, they tie this one up.
If you wanna be my love, baby, gotta take it slow. If you wanna
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door. I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home. A couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
Miles past, turning back, found my track, face the fact, she a cold one. Never gonna settle for none. Stay up every night till I won. Don't want a slow rise now. I'm confident opulence isn't a long ride out. When I look back now, I'm astounded. A quiet boy from old age, but always felt the world was a stage, yeah. I celebrate one last late night. My old life ain't staying.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door. I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home. A couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
I'm headed to LA.
Couple thousand miles, throw it on the dash. Shit, the 10,000 hours, can't let them pass. Yeah, well, I was putting time in, you was pulled up wildin'. You always had shit to say, now when I see you, it's silence. Thought I'd have a Grammy by 25. Commas after commas next to dollar sign, yeah. Had to remind myself why I'm living.
After a shaky start here for NRG, they're back. They're definitely playing well. Bro is coming through with non-stop impact. I feel like they haven't lost a round where he's gotten a kill. Except for the pistol. I know. Get technical, guys. As we're jumping into Chill Guys NRG, I'm fine. Joined by Cole, Extra McHenry. Let's get this one done here on Anubis.
That's what they're looking for here. Great into that first half. They're able to recover it to a 6-6. That's a CT side you can be happy about. Nice little spot from Bro. He transfers it into a kill as well. But Evan's still holding down the back line of this site. Fantastic double down for him. Till the trades start to come through and the site access gained here.
Smoke in Heaven is, I would say, fading soon, but Merle didn't get the angle he wanted. Taben popping off some shots. Merle casts a spell here on TNRG. We got Taben as well circling the site, but then comes the swing, but Merle couldn't get anything more done. Nitro swings with the whole team on a 1-2-3. And that's one extra here for NRG.
Yeah, fantastic pistol right there. Bro's entry pathing. Little jump peek there to get some vision and open up things. But Evan does a good job of offering up that resistance, so. Nice attempt from Chill Guys. Just Nitro shutting it down in the clutch. Making sure that round doesn't go too far out of the picture now. Instant force buys here. Neither one of these teams has been too interested in calling saves out. We're going to see a pretty hefty investment and a lot of players towards A. Ooh, Flash is just going to be open for a contact approach, or look at the peek on the timing. That Molly's going to make him dance. Yeah, one player up for the other.
Yeah. Defeat in detail here from Hex. Oh, missed flash. Doesn't matter for him. He gets another headshot in. George not as lucky. A lot of damage dealt, but an even stead between both teams here.
I'll walk away. Having to lick their wounds here. A whole lot of damage, but still holding on to a 3v3 is not the end of the world. Magic still playing very forward facing in this A main control. He has another smoke as well. He can just underhand as soon as required. I wonder if that's going to force him to move away from this side of the map. I think it would almost have to. Yeah, you can see that they're slowly inching towards E-box instead.
Yeah, and it's just Merle with a deagle. Oh, and Bro even catches Lost looking for more, and Merle can't land a headshot. Magic is here, and that smoke is no good. Magic recognizes that, walks through, but Nitro is ready with the counter. NRG bests the force buy, and they're going to get off to a roaring T-side start.
Yeah, he's not going to let that small oversight cost him. Right there, he's got the details nailed down. And wins out that force buy without any complications. Now finally we are going to see the eco come out. Got a pretty heavy investment. Magic rocking the deagle and armor. This one. It's always good to have a little bit of fun here. And that's why he bought it.
Ouch. Jordan's not been having fun against these guys, I won't lie. Nitro neither. As he gets dinked.
Too many players, too many targets on middle right there. They get a little bit overwhelmed. I mean, they walk away with a kill and a lot of damage on a Nitro. Look at the damage that they took in return. It's 12 on the Magic.
Thing is just need to puppy guard the guns to make sure this round doesn't get out of hand. In the meantime, OC solo. Oh boy, puppy guarding didn't work there. As Taven takes another kill, Hex will get onto the B site, sure. Or rather A, gosh. The small site. The small site. And here we are, Hex. Back of the fountain. Nitro's gonna swing forward, but get taken down. Now this has to be Hex, and he's got a Galil spray transfer. That's difficult in its own regard. Can he make it more? Well, now he's gonna have to do it all. OC is down. Hex needs an ace. Magic is low, and Lost is armorless. This is doable. Fake on the defuse. But Lost, what a shot. Necessary headshot. And that's gonna get the round for the Chill guys.
You know, getting aim punched right there as well. Fights through the adversity, closes out the round. Make sure that X can't get away with that clutch. That looked so doable. Looking for that ace, but completely denied there. What a shot from Lost. The whole squad walking away with a complete victory. Again, as I highlighted the investments for that CT side, it was a deagle and armor for Magic, sure, but everyone else was on no armor and small pistol upgrades like a P250, and they get away with a complete steal.
Lost is seriously gonna walk through this? Respect it. Are they going to clear this? With the flashbang, it's a 1-for-1. Bro quick on the trade. But that is the bomb spotted. Not scrambling that extra rotation. It will be a two-man defense. In the meantime, Hex is walking out the A site again. Maximum confidence right now.
You'd think they'd be causing a little bit more disruption and rotation, but still got a pretty decent defense ready to go on this B side. That HE was perfect.
And this side execute is perfect. Bro with the molly and then the nade to catch them as they're moving from it. Problem, they've lost the bomb over towards jail. They have to swing in the open around CT, and that's where Taven and Evan cut them down. And this game's getting close.
Yeah, did Nitro just push forward with the bomb there?
No, he was down in pizza.
Oh,
he was down in pizza. I believe Bro lost a fight to the Palace player. And went down.
That's tough for NRG right there. They had that sight in the palm of their hands. All they needed to do is more comfortably get that bomb, and then they're forced into these pretty uncomfortable duels. And the rotations for Chill guys have just been perfect. They've been very snappy on these rotates. They've been where they need to be and with efficiency. And again, it's just fearlessness out of this team. Pushing B main like this, taking control, not nervous about the names on the other squad. I mean, look at Earl just holding off the entire B side by himself because why not?
And with no utility here for NRG, it's kind of hard to mask your approach. Hex burns out of position. I think Merle's going to take this fight in a second. A double swing down and a team dink there for Magic. They know where Hex is, but as they spend 2 players trying to hunt down this Glock, they run out B main. Lost though, A4. Those extra bullets certainly help. USP to close. Quad kill for him. Lead retaken by the Chill guys. This is a weird game.
It's getting a lot weirder than NRG would like. They've got individuals stepping up here. They are looking to get them consistently, but players like Hex having a good map here. Bros been stepping up in a big way. Like you said, George has had a tough time of it, surprisingly. See if that changes here. I mean, again, they just don't care. Gonna swing B main as quick as possible. Lost was looking for a little bit of information. Got the op posted up on middle. Taking a bit of a deep line. If you were scared about an op being on the other side of things, I don't know if you take a duel that confidently, but this guy's just playing with maximum confidence right now.
Taven reposting on middle. Nitro's gonna sit inside the smoke. 3 players back in. Nitro 1 for 1. Good flashbang as well. Oh, but George runs out of ammo. In what was a great flash, great setup, and should have been NRG dominating this round. Instead, is a desperate run into E-Box right into Merle. 1v4 for Bro. That's not happening. And Chill guys have a chance to run away with this map and perhaps even take it.
Yeah, it's looking like it. This CT side holding together like glue right now. Again, rotations always where they need to be here. This is very good protocols for holding on to this E-Box control as well, keeping that utility late into a round, and this team's showing some serious efficiency here. Much needed timeout for NRG. Stop the bleeding. Try and come up with something here to work on the CT side, up against the CT side rather, and getting a lot of utility here. Those pistols and Tech 9s coming out kind of hints at a more poppy play. See what they have in store off the back of that.
I mean, it's just that George reload. That kill onto Evan should have been free. I think we're just looking at a straight A hit. Yeah, this is going to be fast A. Here comes the blast through. There's about to be 3 players in position. Smoke to extinguish. Flashbang's on the money. And Bro's got the initial. The thing is, the Tech 9s need more space. They need to fight Taben. I'm not sure how they can play this post play, especially with those grenades. NRG have run out of gas, and now here comes the crackback from the Chill guys.
We're gonna find the next layer of this now post play. And like you said, that's taking further map control, and they're trying to do that.
There we go, and the Tech 9 for Hex is good. It's a 2 for 2, but up top, George does readjust and puts it into a 1v1. OC out in the open, and he gets it done with the Deagle. The clutch is there for NRG. The Tech 9s do it.
Just needed that last kill right there. He landed the initial shot that I thought was going to do him in right there. It sends him down to 2 HP, and OC connects on the second as well. And that's, I mean, an incredible round there. Talk about Hex rolling in on like 4 HP and finding 2 extra kills. Just knowing that he was certainly dead, but also then finding 2 extra kills with that low of HP is incredible. That amount of impact certainly going to be felt, and he's still playing a good game. Lost has been playing pretty forward-facing in this B duels.
Chance here. Tucked away first. Not the second. George just trade. Merle standing in the molly for just a little bit. Back away. There's no commitment here from NRG.
Thought that was going to be a little bit more aggressive there overall, but they reined it in pretty quickly. Just looking to threaten. What Lost has been doing a lot as well has helped chill guys big time, and that's take a lot of B main control and space, so punishing that early is a huge relief for them, I'd imagine. At least putting it into a 4v4.
It's a gamble rotation here from chill guys. Playing 3 on B, but they're right with the gamble. And it's paying off. 2 for 1. Merle, underhand flash throw. And Nitro finds another. Nitro swings with OC. And that puts Magic in a 1v2. Bomb to be planted. OC2 cross over to B main. And Magic, what was looking great for chill guys as they stacked up the site, now up against the ropes. Magic in a walk forward and OC's reposition unaccounted for. NRG beat the bomb site stack.
That is a huge win right there, considering, like you said, that massive stack that they had to fight through. And being able to overcome that adversity and finally build up a little bit of steam here in this match. So massive for them. And now it forces a timeout called from chill guys, as they'll look to take a breather, figure out what went wrong, figure out what they need to adjust, because now NRG are kind of building into their tendencies. But in all reality, I feel like chill guys did everything right in that 4v4 to set themselves up for success, other than just land those kills in the 2v3. This one becomes a huge swing round. Look at this. Full investment in for chill guys. I believe they just called 2 timeouts as well.
Back to back. They're going to try and win this round with everything. It's also the psychological warfare of a timeout, because you wonder, hey, are they just going to do something different? Are we going to get aggressive on the CT side? What map control did we want to fight for? Obviously, NRG are going to have to think about what's going to change after the TO. So let's see it. Chill guys had a chance to win this map, and it might slip away from them if they lose this round.
Quite the greeting for David. Flash right to the face. X looking to shroud his crossover.
Wonderful. Now that's some nifty stuff. Now A main control. And needing to concede.
Trying to bait out some that CT side utility. Again, just the B side is completely left a little bit empty. There's just so much emphasis on A. 4 players in this direction on the map.
They missed our A main smoke. We have Magic who fires that off. But they missed this A main smoke. They're going to start piecing apart this entire defense. Hex and George slice through. And Bro cleans up the tail end. That leaves Merle. Once again, NRG take down a 4-man bomb site.
Back-to-back rounds, they've had to do it. They're just left scratching their head as they're, constantly left in those positions. But managing to fight their way through it either way. That's something you'll take. At the end of the day, they're being able to bring in that sort of efficiency. And you're up against these full buy rounds. Incredibly impressive stuff coming through from NRG.
Terrorists win.
Now they reclaim their lead. And as I highlighted, that big swing round could lead to NRG grasping at map point first. All they gotta do is make sure that they don't fall victim to another eco.
Yeah, NRG had to face through some adversity. This game wasn't easy. Some of the rounds, they had to do things the hard way. Facing down versus aces versus clutches. Lost to an eco. And immediately, right after, picking yourself back up. I mean, you can just look at the kill totals on the left side of your screen to the right side of your screen. That doesn't look like a 1-round lead, does it?
Not quite. They find themselves at the moment. Actually playing a pretty deadly game of whack-a-mole. Nitro feels like he knows something's up. Oh, and Earl has incredible map control.
Okay. Another sack.
This is huge. This could uproot
What's
it.
getting held for, though? At the 52nd mark, is Merle going to keep going? He's going to wait for contact from his teammates instead. Walk forward in middle. Magic will go. Cleared. Nitro, 1. Oh, another from Nitro. Here comes the flank, though, from mid. Closed in by Merle and Tabin. Both players coming through from that camera side. Lucy dodges out on the flash, lands the shot, and that just leaves Tabin 1v2 fully blinded up. And NRG again, another 4-man stack, no problem.
Yeah, just keep running it down. They want to enter into your bomb site with the most resistance possible. Their defaults have been so asymmetric, and Shield guys have been so heavy on some of these A defenses as well. And when Merle gets that space, I mean, obviously you're going to stack in the resources over there, but NRG just passing the test, even despite that fact. Even Merle holding off on that flank. Impressive stuff there. Almost a shot from OC going aggressive on that mid duel. Misses out on that shot, but there's more B aggression as well. This time lost, going and fighting B main. Once again.
Bomb leading towards the A side to start. And Hex showing off his lineup knowledge. Meantime, Lost advancing on B again. And everyone kind of retreating away. Pushing at the 30-second mark. Lost with a massive flank here. brewing, but he's not going to have any targets on his screen. Instead, they might just beat him to the play. Hex is already in through A main. But that molly into camera, I think Lost has 2 kills on his plate, but in the meantime, it's Taven. The sight falls. Lost can do whatever he wants back here. Bro's playing games with him. They're gonna get the bomb plant, and Bro's gonna get the kill. NRG, again, challenge every setup, deal with every flank, and they are gonna win this map. It's just Myrtle in a 1v4. They said, let's just do it the hard way. And they did. And there you have it.
That's what it seems like right there. They had to do it the hard way. They had to fight through so much adversity, so many bomb site stacks, so many 4-man leans. And that's just because Chill Guys did such a good job of developing information. But at the end of the day, you still got to fight up against this NRG team that has so much firepower. And walking into a bomb site stack is just not that much of a concern for them, it seems.
I mean, their protocols and their executes were just so darn good. I mean, you saw those 2 site players were just buried in flames to start off that one. NRG, definitely a caliber team, and we can take it back into our Kadia player to watch, because I think Bro also just showed up in this map as well, especially in that first half to bring home the impact.
Yeah, absolutely. Felt like he was able to bring in a great result there. Like you said, with impact in that first half that was definitely felt. Multiple ecos forced by situations, one because of his impact, his early kills with those 5-7s. So that's how he lifted it off, and it got NRG on the right foot here pretty early on.
Yeah, especially just coming through and trying to get his soul back into Counter-Strike. I feel like Astralis, when they bring in these young players and these young talents, they just take all the life out of them, man. And it's good to see Bro really playing with that gusto, with that energy. No pun intended. We're going to toss this one off to a bit of a break, though, as we get Bro back settled in as NRG. They need to recover a little bit from that tough game. We'll be back in a bit.
Made for the fight, for the pain and the climb, tied to the life I chose. Stay through the night, another day, not a dime. Race against time. I couldn't just lay by and wonder what I could have made mine. I'm closing on the moment, no one's gonna hold me down. From getting
Grab my suitcase, headed out the door. I keep my shoes laced, 2,000 miles away from home. A couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
Days gone, I won't waste another one. Oh, that darkness, it won't set me back again. Oh, I'm not asleep or awake. I won't let the future escape. It will fill the air around. Oh, I'm not asleep or awake. Let the future escape.
I'm bulletproof, don't ever lose. Put the evil in the devil and I'm let it loose. I'm an earthquake, make your bones shake. There's no question I'm the king, I always dominate. A force to be reckoned with, better remember it. Look at what I can do, walking all over you. Incredible, it's criminal, I never lose. I'm bulletproof. Unbreakable, unbeatable, I'm invincible.
And we are back. NRG had to stay tenacious. They had to beat every single bomb site stack, and they still won 13-10 over the guys at the Chill Guys. But now we're heading over to what is our next BO1, our last BO1 of the night, to see if NRG can stay flawless here with Bro in the server.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep it up there. I mean, obviously, again, I feel like they got past, well, it could have been the worst of it, considering how things looked on Anubis with the constant walking into the stacks, with the constant adversity they had to overcome. Being able to come out on top on Anubis, I think, is just a big win already for NRG, and now they look to carry it forward here into Inferno as well. Hopefully they can try and avoid some of those same results and make it easier for themselves, because, again, this is a matchup we expect NRG to show some confidence in, but Chill Guys really putting up some great resistance in that department. And we'll see if that continues forward, if they can keep having those great reads on Inferno as well.
Yeah, it took some individual ability, and I had some reservations about the performance on Chill Guide. Obviously, they needed a couple rounds to go their way. They needed some fortune to favor them, and they certainly did. They had Evan pick up that ace in the pistol round, and they also had that full eco victory that got them back into the game and gave them a chance to win, straight up. But once that momentum petered out, it was pretty smooth sailing in the other rounds for NRG. 4-on-4, just breaking bomb site stack after bomb site stack, and just showing that even when, the odds are against them, NRG are still doing better. That's a big deal here.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had that consistently in their back pocket. NRG were able to break down and show why they are the unit to fear here in ECL, is that they can get through those tough times. They can get through those tough reads that maybe, to the credit of Chill Guys, they were identifying good information and they were taking good map control on that defense, but overall still getting punished because of, the quickness and the decisiveness of NRG's executes. It just goes to show their level of depth despite having to overcome so many challenges. And again, like, Inferno is a very similar sort of idea here. You want to get information, you want to stack your numbers in the right direction on that CT side. But sometimes I think it's tougher to make those big gamble calls and those big flanks like they were trying to get away with on Anubis. And I think that's just going to also play to NRG's benefit on this map. That now that they're more so keen on Inferno here, it should be great territory for them to play out in.
Yeah, I mean, Inferno, in terms of a map and just in terms of the tactics, I feel like NRG are just going to be so well versed on when you have these kind of players and have this depth of strategy as well. We already got to see some of the nerdy lineups that Hex was able to bring out over towards Anubis when it comes to those lurk smokes, and just everything and the playbook that NRG have compared to Chill Guys, who they've been together for a little bit. Obviously, Revenge Nation placed 11th in ECL last season, and they took some maps off of some really good teams. But NRG are a team that is gunning for tier 1, are gunning to be not just the top of the region, but top of tier 2, trying to challenge some of the best and be a contender. And that is why they're making these aggressive roster changes, not just to change the age gap as well as removing Breezy for a player who's definitely earlier in his career, but also players who are just better and more well-versed in European Counter-Strike, like a player like Bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely a step in the right direction here. NRG still looking very committed, not happy with stagnant results of 2024, but looking to build into some excitement in 2025. And like you said, this is a roster that is looking to maybe build on the groundwork that you look at other teams in the NA region and say, like, M&A, Wildcard, like all of these rosters that are maybe bringing in some talent from EU and testing it out, seeing how it works, and they've all been rewarded handsomely for it. So why not let us give it a try here? And again, I think they have a lot of pulling power for good talent, given the fact that you do have Nitro on this roster, and anyone would be excited to play with him.
Yeah, and I think one thing NRG did was they won over the hearts of the community by picking up a player like Bro, who has been through the washing machine when it comes to drama in organizations and such. And, it makes them a cheerable team. for anyone just a fan of Counter-Strike. These are the guys who saved Bro from all of that. And let's be real, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but Bro was doing his job very well on Astralis considering his roles. He was just, meant to sit back. He was the least important player when it comes to playing around the map. You have Stown, Yabby, and Stare with Device IGLing you. You would think he's the last person you're going to try and set up. He's just going to be the small side anchor. He's not going to have a fun time. He's supposed to sit there, do nothing, and watch. And here on NRG, he's a much more valued piece, not just in terms of, the community, but in terms of the team play and how he's going to be utilized on this squad. We already saw that on Anubis. He was being set up for plays and he was finding impact. And that's what I really love here about NRG and how they use Bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely impressed so far. And again, like you said, I think stepping into a refreshing course here with NRG and an opportunity to get a little trust and a little bit of love with this team. Especially, not only being saved from Astralis, but also off the bench as well. Because, I mean, even before Astralis, you saw what he could do on Monty, and I just missed watching that Bro, right? When he was on his stint with Astralis, I missed watching Monty Bro, where we were able to see him, do such great work with that team and develop a roster that had so much potential. And obviously, they ended up going their separate ways, but, that roster was so incredibly fierce, and I think every team in Tier 1 was always scared to play that roster when they were at their peak.
Yeah, Monty was such a dangerous team because of the X factor that all of their players had. Players like Bro, but never forget Demka, Waro could just show up at a moment's notice and do incredible things. I remember when Bro got added. Remember, this is, I believe, when Boros got removed, if I'm not mistaken, and they just pick up this guy Bro from Astralis talent. Boros being one of the most incredible players from the Blast Paris Major. There was so much hype surrounding him. He joined Falcons with Zonic and the Dupree and Magisk pickup. And Monty ended up doing almost as well, if not better, with Bro than Boros. It's just he just came out of nowhere and started performing immediately. Really strong stuff and a really cool career arc for a guy who just showed up and just started playing well.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, a kind of straying away from the Danish scene. He was not always in the Danish scene in his career as well, which is interesting because usually that's the career trajectory to Astralis. You play in one of the Astralis Danish feeder teams, but that wasn't necessarily his path. Either way, we hop into the action here, and we got a quick wrap in towards the A side, and this isn't really identified, but they're keeping their distance quite nicely.
Oh, we got Bro and Pit. We've got OC in from the apartments as well. Bro still fighting. He's got a double. Eventually, he'll get cleaned up. That puts Evan trying to complete a clutch, but he needs to pick up the bomb. And, well, George is playing reindeer games, as he typically does. A player who shows no respect to his opponents. Rather, that was... I'm getting the numbers wrong on my screen here. Yeah, that is Nitro playing those games. All right. We got George closing in the gap, though, from the lane side. And, well, he can't get it done with the dualies. That gives Evan a chance here on the side, and he's got it. George should have had that one in the bag, but here we are. It's Chill Guys with the pistol.
Yeah, missing out of those kills right there. And it's another Evan, massive impact on the pistol. 4 kills in this round this time around. Had 5 in the last pistol that he went through. Or rather, the first pistol. And that was on the T side as well, so just carrying forward so much ground here for Chill Guys on these T side pistol rounds. Fantastic work for him. Gonna go for a force buy though in response. 1 scout shot into mid peaks with the Mac 10. That's bold.
Flashback in, but no one's gonna get caught. puffing their chest on the B site, but Chill guys are just gonna walk it back up. Smoke deployed, but that's not fooling anybody. Oh, and that smoke missed for Bro. It's not going to cost him anything, though. $50 seconds and siphoning out utility from the CT side. Bro's got another smoke to reload, though. And that one gets dropped in. And perhaps a little bit of panic here for Chill, guys. That smoke about to fade. And 20 seconds on the clock. And here comes that B execute. Bro trying to pop off some shots through the smoke, but he'll go down instead. And it's an easy walk in here for the T's.
Goes their way in for a plant. Save for the remainder of NRG. They can get out comfortably. OC manages to escape. Or stick around there for a little bit of extra damage. That's another scout shot. And again, they're kind of playing a contained game here. Duo towards bottom banana. Those players with a lot of low HP bars, they really have to dive away. Instead, they route in towards OC scout. He's going to get overrun pretty quickly here.
Ah, come on! More tags! Everyone's tagged
won.
up! Everyone has been tagged!
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And they will all survive.
That's infuriating for OC. He connected so many shots and gets rewarded with 0.
Almost. It's not enough. Counter-Strike, once again, is poetry. No, not gonna bite on that one. No laugh, no chuckle, no.
Counter-Strike
that's a good
is
call.
poetry.
That's a good callback, Fi. You said that one 2 maps ago. Back in South America, you sailed today.
Sorry.
I said money couldn't buy time. Except it can when you buy a kit.
Oh. There it is. Sorry, I wiped my memory already of the first best of ones.
You know, we're commentary robots. Every single series,
You have to wipe your memory clean, save room for the next.
yeah, it goes into long-term storage
Gotta download more RAM.
to the hard drive to make space on the SSD.
Mm-hmm. Gonna take me a while to pull that one up.
Yeah, hear the disk whirring in your brain.
You know what sound the disc makes when it's whirling?
Whir.
Skr.
Oh, that's also a callback to South America, but you gotta watch all the regions of ECL to get it. We got a bomb site stack here for NRG, and a B site execute with the team kill. Pop flash in, OC's got it done with the USP, and then Bro goes bayonet charging with the P250. That puts Evan to complete the 1v3, 6-0.
Oh, he knows.
He's gonna go 2-0 for clutches. Oh, but he looks away. And that lets Hex sneak up. AK picked up, but Evan just hits him with the swing. 2 clutches here, 0 deaths, and 0 rounds lost.
Just playing flawless Counter-Strike in that clutch right there. So confident. Knows that he's up against a player that's a little bit weakened. And that firepower department steps out just as he picks up the weapon. And a nice idea from NRG. That bomb site stack was perfect, but Evan just takes it away from them in the end. It ends up just being a round that you're happy with because of the damage, but you know you could have had that one. Evan just continues to provide so much resistance. Maybe not an expert with the AGs, but...
That wall provides a lot of resistance.
Boing? He does have a flashbang that looks like a proper lineup, so that's good. Whoa,
Ooh,
George.
jump spot. Oh, there's no... Did George not see Merle? Flashbang in.
Doesn't peek on this one either.
This guy's a maniac. Molly's not gonna burn him out of the corner.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be tragic. But George said we'll walk away. Great nade back though. Shield guy's working the map of Inferno here.
Pretty effective at it.
Super passive setup here for the defense. No smokes, no utility. Well, say no mollies, rather. OC does have to smoke.
Oh,
They're going to walk forward in a mid, but OC clears it. Taven. Oh, you can't challenge OC here. He's gotten 2.
That's definitely something I've been wanting to see out of OC here, playing with some confidence, reclaiming brackets, control 2 kills out of him. That duel of smokes, though,
Bro.
complicates the matter. It doesn't matter when bro just drops the bomb in towards middle. And that'll call curtains on this round. Oh my god.
This guy. He's playing like he did on Monty. This is the kind of confidence you'd see out of that team. They just swing everything, kill everything. Makes a Counter-Strike fan happy. I'm sure Daps in practice said, play like how you did on that Monty team. Sir, yes, sir, says Bro the soldier.
Sir, yes, sir.
Imagine your last name being Bro.
Yeah, in the era of bro was like, you know, that'd be great.
It's up there with cool.
Sometimes I'm thinking these Europeans are just making up last names at this point.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, if you think about it, Smith is a kind of cool last name.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a blacksmith. Like, bro, hammers at the anvil.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I know it didn't really
What about-
resonate too much.
What about shoemaker?
That's a little boring. You're just making shoes, bro. If it was like, you know, Air Force One maker, then those are some shoes I can get behind. But
That's the modern approach to that name. Nike Factory. Got a flashbang into the site there. It doesn't seem like a lot of forward progress being made. They've already got a flank encapsulating them. OC with his op train misses that shot though.
Surely Nitro's got this locked in. 10 seconds. Taven's got to plant the bomb and not even gonna get his hands busy. Hex will take him out. NRG 2 in a row.
I'll handle there in the end. NRG get the job done. Recover that op crucially as well. Get into another buy up here. See how things shape up.
We've got bros, we've got cools, we've got guys named Mario.
We really are just playing video games, aren't we?
Yeah. We are such gamers. Zoomer names. Got a little bit of banana control on the cards. This is where George lives. Bro goes down though, and it's a bit of a faster lane split. Not everyone's here for the chill guys though. They want to try and strike the iron while it's hot.
Good counter flashes.
Yeah, they're being slowed down, bogged down. Maybe they should have let the door open because they would have run into a crossfire and probably all gone down. Nitro can't deliver on his kill though. And George also falls towards B.
Oof.
And everything kind of going wrong here for NRG. All the duels being lost across the map, and Hex is going to have to fight to save. Boss will eventually hit that shot.
That's a speedy round right there from Chill Guys. And just chaos all over the map. Completely creating panic in the rotations there from NRG, first of all, but also just seemed like they were never able to recover their crosshairs in time. So, nice look out of Chill Guys bouncing back with some efficiency and showing that they can create some chaos in the ranks here. See what NRG do to counteract some of the speed that they're going with here. They've been eating some of that utility damage. Been effectively thrown in.
And it's a great molly, but a good counter flash from Merle. Back through the smoke, that nets a 2 for 1. Leaves Bro, Soul, B-side defender. We've got OC posted lane with the op, though. I feel like this is the highlight machine clip, but unfortunately, he's on the wrong end of this. Minute on the clock. I think OC's just gonna gamble it. He's gonna say, if you're gonna come apps, you won. Now, are they gonna shift walk or are they gonna be loud about it? A shift walk would basically end it. But no. We're gonna throw util from the apartments. OC eventually has to start looking towards that, and this is the shot. He's dead. That's the round.
Figured out a way to consistently win out these banana duels versus, you know, George. Very impressive stuff. Been making sure to limit him as much as possible. Not an easy task at all. As you said, he lives on these banana fights. So good on it typically, but right now, being limited on success.
Terrorists win.
I mean, it's easy to point out that Nitro's been having a difficult game, but top B has not been his spot. That counted to the banana control. And a money flashbang from Merle, able to win that round single-handedly. And now George. George, come on. Surely he saw that. Surely he saw something, or at least heard him. I said Top Banana was his home. I'm not lying when I tell you that. This time on EG, Nouns. Gosh, if we're even going farther back, Triumph. Got lost. Oh, and Bro couldn't convert the shot. Baited out by the shoulder. And Nitro, armorless P250 behind a smoke.
Gotta get some reinforcements here, though. The issue is they also have Lost, who's clearing out A.
They're not going to turn back, though, it seems like.
Interesting.
They're going to go for it.
But there's a couple flashes for them to spring through the smoke for.
But it's not great. The second one's better. Magic, top of oranges, but not enough. And Hex will be found. There you have it. Chill Guys are up 6-2 right now on Inferno. Again, another good start to these maps.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic work coming through here from the side of Chill Guys. Feels like they're doing their due diligence. Maybe a little scary. They're walking into a 3-man lead, but They still throw a full exec out. They still toss their utility in and cover off all their bases. And that sort of diligence matters a lot when you're up against NRG, who could punish you at any given moment. Timeout called here from NRG as well. Looking to slow the momentum down.
Oh boy. I'm just saying, if NRG drop a map to a team called the Chill Guys, it'll make headlines.
That it will. That'll be news for just about everyone. You can already hear Eminem's typing up the article.
Oh yeah, Jeff going clickety-clack. Might even be an article for note, you know? Said it had to be Dust too.
We're going worldwide on them. I'm sure the British people that love to hate on NACS would love this.
British people just love hateful things. They didn't want us to have a tea party in Boston. Huh? What's your problem?
And they love tea. That's the weird part.
Exactly, right? Like, suddenly you're just flip-flopping on us. Like, do you like tea or not?
I don't even like tea that much. But I know they do. And yeah, I felt a little disrespectful.
We got Bro taking first contact here in pace. Playing that headshot angle. It's always nasty to deal with. And Hext up on the balcony. He saw a shadow, but he's not going to register that. Instead, he'll focus on the apartments where he needs to win this duel, and he doesn't. A site under threat.
Bro's low.
Oh, but the bomb's going back. The bomb does not have any time. The bomb does. Lost has just hit some ridiculous entries. The bomb is turning back around, though. And Lost is going to single-handedly entry this. They were going to go back B. They didn't have time for that. So Lost just says, hold on, guys. I've got this. Walks out A, gets both kills, and wins.
That's unbelievable. Just saves that round for the break. You're exactly right. If they transfer that bomb over to B, there wouldn't have been enough time, or they would have still been walking into the duo of George and Nitro. And then there wouldn't have been enough time. But Lost saves him with 3 kills walking out of apartments. As you said, he needed to come up big because 2 players that were considering running up lane were so low. And Chill Guys just continue to have their finger on the pulse here at the moment.
Terrorists win.
Well, I suppose that's how you can win a round. A round that shouldn't have even happened. Sorry, he didn't just get 2 kills. He got all 3. He killed every A-site defender by himself, walking out dry apartments. And that takes a tactical here for NRG. First it was George to be humbled. Now Hext gets headshotted.
See if they can find any stability, chugging through these timeouts. Not reaping the rewards of them. Gonna continue to try and invest off the back of the saved rifles. Nitro still yet to lift off here. Been trying to set up George on B to get active, but none of the reroutes here have been really working. Map control has been a struggle for Synergy team. As you can see, very early in this round, Merle's already up banana. They do throw with the retake banana utility.
I'm sure he could try to edge around the smoke, and he can. So they're just going to stand and fight through it. All this utility being disrespected.
And that's so much invested as well for little gained off the back
Oh,
of it.
Nitro's dead. Merle's hit this angle, hit this timing. If he plays out of the pocket, oh, Nitro will see him.
Yeah, well, Magic peeked forward, and then that kind of ruins the timing right there.
Oh, bro. Dangerous game. This is an up.
I'm not gonna peek it.
Oh my goodness. He's jiggle peeking for Boiler, not for the bracket. Oh my god.
Boiler's on lock right now.
If his A key accidentally, you know, fat fingers, then yeah, he's dead. And bro's down. Now George, though, oh boy. They're gonna clear him. Or will they? First kill's good, but not the second. George needed more, and Hex the same. The setup falls away. And Nitro gonna be just left to spam the smoke. Bomb to be planted. We are seeing an 8-2 lead for a team called the Chill Guys.
The Chill Dudes. For a team in NRG that obviously had a lot of excitement. Struggling to bring some cohesion here on Inferno, and that's just excellent trading there from Chill Guys. I mean, you can see how efficient they are. Every time there's a reply from NRG, one's met back in return from Chill Guys. The way that they take brackets, good fundamental Counter-Strike, having that patient op just post up for a long time, get rewarded eventually with one small overextension. Like you said, just clicking that A key a little too long, it's over for you. It happened.
Next map to leave the pool, Inferno. For the Dust 1. Dust 1 was a crazy map. Who thought of that? Like, who decided that map was even, like, real? What a terrible map. Can't believe we played that for, like, a decade.
Yeah, I waited for it to go out of popularity before I
installed Counter-Strike. Yeah, I waited for Counter-Strike Source to be born. Sorry, let me rephrase that statement. I waited for Counter-Strike Source to release before my parents decided to, you know, I'm 20. That's just like, that's the joke. The joke is that they waited for Dust. Yeah, anyways. I couldn't really phrase that well, so I had to be a little direct about the approach. Okay, so Lost had a chance to win the round previous. Now OC has a backstab on 3 players. Oh, and the awareness from Hext is great. OC now does begin his backstab, and he spots the remaining 2 players. Still with plenty of time on the clock and smokes to walk through. It's not done yet. Oh, George playing with fire. And Merle gets 1. George can't complete the kill. He's jumping across. He's picking up guns. You think you got time for that? All right. Well, he's going to hold at the fountain and get traded. 1 versus 1 now. Oh, HE to break the smoke, though. Opens it up and gets the kill. Magic had a chance to fire a few bullets, but not on the mark. NRG take a clutch to get their 3rd.
Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily had to be a clutch. Why are we so aggressive on Banana in a 2-on-3 like that? Why are we trying to take these duels so actively? George is just jump spawning on Banana like he has nothing to lose, but you're not in a position of strength right here, so I would expect him to play a little bit more cautious. Hex redeems it at the end of it. They just had so much going for them, and it could have all gone wrong to another clutch and another round ripped away from NRG, and that could have been the nail in the coffin.
Fast up Banana. And this time it's held, but George does eat a grenade. It goes right back though, especially over there in the apartments. Hexed. A lot to deal with. It's gonna take a left turn here at the intersection and would merge back into the A site.
They use his turn signal.
He's Canadian. I'm not sure if they do that or not.
No way to know.
I think he's from Alberta as well, so they don't really need to. There's not really many people out there anyways. Boom, owned. All the Alberta people get... At me on Twitter, I don't care. Oh boy, we gotta push down Banana and Nitro gets caught. That might be a problem. Here's another push. And Lost has got hexed and everyone being humbled. Everyone dropping. For NRG, just bro. In pit, they've got a molly to force him out. And he is in trouble. Dodges the first flash, but not the second. Fully blind. Lost has got him. And we're looking at 9-3. On the map Inferno, can you believe it?
I definitely cannot. I'm so surprised to see them come through this sort of efficiency. See if Ozzy can save anything. Can he redeem it? Nope. Walking through that smoke, instantly dismissed there. And they will close it out with 9. We'll be taking this one off to a short break, and we'll be right back with that second half.
You feel like something new. You feel like something. You feel like something new. You feel like something. Don't just stop it. Doing what you do. When I lay back, holding on to you. Ooh, ooh. Feel like something new. Here on overload, all my body is for you to hold. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feel like something new, yeah. And I never thought that you got me wanting. Never thought that something new. You feel like something. You feel like something new. You feel like something. I feel like I'm in another galaxy. Take my time in your eternity. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feel like something new.
And so we are back, and a surprising scoreline here. Chill Guys up 9-3. You have players like Lost who could just walk into any site and do no wrong. NRG just need to turn up the individual tempo and need to match this. A run down middle. And George will do exactly that. With 2 P250 headshots, a pistol round is what NRG need.
Yeah, quickly coming into this second half here. Also getting George more alive in this T side. Big impact here as they collapse it on Banana as well and save punishment. While still providing a little resistance, but it doesn't linger for too long. And they'll have a open coast to the B bomb site.
Oh, and I just heard another one pop there from George as well to finish it off. 3 kills for him. I think he struggled a lot towards top B. He wanted to play very aggressive and was being cut down at every single turn. This time different. And is he a baller and is he going to stay with the P250? But
Well, maybe for the best that he doesn't. Although they don't have head
Yes.
Kevlar. Except for Merrill. Who's USP.
It's
They're
down
running
mid
down
again.
the MP9s.
Oh boy, there's 3 spotted. And then there's the firing squad. A trio of Galils open up. 3 go down. Taven looking for extras. Somehow survives. No way he lives this one though. As a MAC-10 round the corner. If he headshotted there. But he didn't. So I'm not going to talk about it. Into the A site. It's going to be easy. It's magic. On the other side of the map, probably better off to save. NRG are going to get this one started. Pull the rip cord and get the pistons pumping.
Numbers get punched in. Magic gonna be off to a save here. NRG, just like they did in that last map, looking to bounce back, looking to recover. This half a little bit more daunting than the last half, which was just even, but when they got the ball moving on their T side, it did look pretty fierce.
Yeah, it took momentum to get them back into it on Anubis, especially how NRG was able to break multiple different site stacks. Everyone just started connecting the shots. Is OC alive? Okay, he'll live. That bomb on Inferno, unpredictable, of course. This is the round to get that momentum, just to clean through, stress-free. North American Counter-Strike can do that, right? We can do, like, stress-free ecos.
These are the freebies. They give you these.
We're so well known for that. NRG have not lost an eco this game. I'm saying this in a very monotone voice because they have. Not this round, though, I don't think. Not after that.
I like how you almost said it. And then you had to make sure I explained it a little bit.
Here's Magic.
Magic's still up. He's got a Galil.
Are they going to send another volley of utility? They absolutely are, and Magic is absolutely owned by a couple of flashbangs. Merle is dead. In how many seconds here, Cole? I'm not going to give you time because he's dead now. Bro gets the headshot, and we've got Evan in a 1v5. Look, I'm trying to set up games for y'all at home.
Well, if you gave me a chance to answer, I was going to say 1 second. But I never got a chance to.
Yeah, because I'm mean like that. I control the mic. You know how commentating actually works is, what is it? Do you get, like, the stick? What do you pass around in
The
a
talking
circle?
stick?
The talking stick, yeah.
Oh, it's the ball. You I don't know if you watched Severance, but they toss around a little ball, and whenever you catch the ball, you get to talk.
You get to talk.
Yeah.
That's how commentary works, by the way. Can you just toss the ball back to me? We're unable to talk over each other. It's just how this works.
It's a great way to... sorry, to catch the ball, catch that headshot, though, real quick.
Peace out, buddy. Greetings
Bro
from
peaked.
Denmark. Yeah. Oh, God. But there's gotta be a name for that. Not just bro peak. There's some wit there that we could have. Broland meet bro.
That's a crazy swing right there. Taking this initiation as well from Hex. He's in a fine spot. Waiting for Evan to make one small overstep akin. Just waiting patiently as can be for any sort of overextension. That's not coming through.
Oh,
It
eventually it does. Hex executes. And that leaves Lost. Oh, no, it's only him. Bro with another ungodly swing. Lost, forced by the molly. He's just going to hold down for the spray. The control isn't there. And a 1v3 arriving here for Myrtle. And he's not going to be going for NRG. Start this second half swinging. Literally.
Yeah. Wide swinging. Right there. Into an op and coming out on top. Bro looking to revive NRG into this T side. Keep the blood pumping. Nice angle from George, but he ends up missing out on that kill. I don't think there's any safety here from Harold out. As OC will just reclaim where his teammate has fallen. Get his revenge. NRG only now 2 rounds away, and this half has kind of scaled pretty quickly into their favor. This lead could just be diminished pretty quickly.
I mean, I'm sure Bro's feeling the momentum at the moment. Take this flash lineup from OC. For that top B peak.
Get that one down. Please.
Oh. That's Bro again, by the way. Just barely missing out on the headshot.
Yeah, Evan wasn't the victim of that last round, so he's thinking it's safe, but gets a quick welcome for what he's up against.
Handing out free samples.
Claim some control of brackets, but they just have pistols, so not going too favorably for him.
Danish Rifle's not known for shooting like this. They're all about the consistency and the tactics, but Bro is a headshot machine right now. There's one Deagle headshot, though, from Lost. Needs to be another from Evan, and Lost has got 2. This guy is just so good and unbeatable right now. Bombs down in Moto, player in library, but he's inside of a smoke. And plant for George.
Those extra seconds did allow for him to reposition, but Knight just got it covered.
Oh, but Merle, he's on for it. He knows George is the planter. He's got him locked in. Does he have the elevated approach? No. George has got it in, and NRG keep going.
Staying alive there in that round. Could have been some serious complications, but end up coming out on top in the end, having George in the clutch. Safe pair of hands, but again, that was almost Lost ripping that round away from the brink. We'll see them get back into a gun round here. Gonna be a timeout called from Chill Guys, because if they lose this one, straight back into a tied scoreline. We'll call it evens.
This is the swing round. This is the one that just resets you. NRG. The one thing they're looking for, though, is a clean round victory. That will get the money going. That will give them the insurance policy. Give them enough gas to get through this game, which was definitely turbulent, obviously. Down 9-3 at the half. For that 6th round in a row to equalize. Molly out towards the corner. Extinguished there. Merle still fighting solo. Second grenade, then the flash, and then there's George. Opening kill for NRG.
I had to really work for that one right there. A lot of damage done there, but Tapin's AWP equalizes on the other side of the map. Hex trying to sneak his way into apartments. No, knowing that's a lurk, though. Look at the quick rotation. I mean, we've seen Chill guys be very gambly on the stacks here, but there's a single A player now covering all the middle. And it's back to NRG having to overcome some tough situations here as they execute into B in front of a whole lot of defense.
Oh, the smoke as well for the top rope here. Evan to be smoked out. Is there a nade to break? I think they're just going to run right through. Flashbangs, though, Nitro completely blind. But George has got the coverage enough. Magic, edge of the smoke. Oh, they nearly jump into the spray. Bro needing to plant. Will they deny? No. 3 versus 3. Bro needs to deal with Banana. He turns his back away at the right time. Lost does activate, but Bro is still locked in and focused. Flashbang out for Coffins. They keep him off the angle. And George has got him. Now it's a 1v1. Bro versus Lost. The two heaviest hitters. Bro tucked away in a corner. Needs an instant headshot, and he's got it. Bro keeps swinging, keeps hitting headshots. He's proven why he needs to be here.
Oh my god, yeah, it closes it out. Make sure to rub it in a little bit as he brings home the round for NRG. And as I highlighted here, they have to do it the hard way. They have to do it walking into a 3-man lead in a 4v4. 3 players ready to go on that defense of the B site. And they still managed to crack through. NRG just sifting through this game. Just like they did in that last map. And now finding themselves in a tied scoreline up against the light buy. So just a quick and incredible recovery for NRG. We're looking to keep this season flawless so far.
This game has gotten intense, and Bro has only gotten better as the game's gone on. Earl bottom B. Is gonna try and back away. Nitro luckily not swinging that. And now Hexed. Do you want to walk up the long haul into a trap setup? Here from the Chill guys.
No, he's interested in that. Last time he walked into apartments a little too deep, he got offed. This time he doesn't at least have to worry about that, but right now, smoke already in towards B. And they're going to send in George as a probe to kind of identify where the stack is.
Here's Bro! Oh my god. Here's Bro just wants to keep farming. He keeps running at him. Embrace NA. It's really interesting because I would say Monty play that kind of loose North American style as well. He's used to this kind of Counter-Strike. Just because he was on Astralis doesn't mean he can't hold down his W key a little.
Oh, yeah.
Astralis, they think too much.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, you know, this guy didn't necessarily grow up in the Danish scene. He was playing with the international rosters before he was ever in Astralis talent. Astralis, for that matter. So, again, he took the path less followed from a lot of Danish players up and coming, and I think that's given him a bit of a different edge to his game as well because of it. One of the few, or rather Danish players that hasn't made their way through, like, Tricked or something.
Yeah. First Danish player to not play on Tricked or Copenhagen Flame. We did it, guys. Landmark event for Danish Counter-Strike. George back to having not a fun time on Banana. Oh, Hex has hit a great timing. Hex has hit the timing of timings right now.
Oh, but Nitro has not hit that timing.
Oh, and then, well, Hex is too far fast for it. However, there's Nitro. He's down. That's the bomb in the apartments. Once again, Lost has a chance to do it again. This guy keeps winning rounds for the Chill guys. He's got a double, and he needs more. Bro is holding Boiler. Now has to let go of the angle. Wait, they got the bomb. Lost let go of it. So now, Bro, on the angle, posts up, takes down Magic, and that wasn't the guy who got all those kills. He knows Lost has got to be here somewhere. I think he knows now as Bro picks up the op. He can do it too. 2v2, Hex on the site. Dancing between the angles. Magic starts to wrap him up on the site, though. It needs to be 4 for Bro. Around the site, the jump up's good. Bro's got it. Now dancing around the site, he can't get it. Taben with the no-scope will put him down, but oh so darn close for Bro.
I wasn't familiar with his ability to op. Maybe that's the role he should have picked up there the whole time. They're playing with Device in the roster because that was incredible. Holy. Almost makes that clutch happen and does it on the AWP. Just showing that he is comfortable with whatever weaponry. Cannot close it out in the end, though. At least a little bit of a recovery effort in that sense. But again, you know, Lost offering up that amount of disruption, a huge piece of the puzzle, like you highlighted. And that's their first CT round here. They're finally on the board for this defensive. Huge dump of utility. CT side of the early on. That's 2 smokes, 2 HEs, and a Molotov. As the early Banana utility. 3rd smoke just dispensed on Banana as well. And sure, you do gather that control, but now you have to weather the storm of playing this B site without utility. You know as soon as those smokes fade away, they're going to look to reclaim control.
Setup at the moment. We'll see if he has a spot to stand. And that leaves an MP9 and an M4 to defend B. Merle's got a molly. He's gonna deploy it. They're gonna disrespect it. George on entry, but the flashbang's good. Hex has got Magic, and Merle's out of ammo. A 2 for 2 is what you need for B. The retake's gonna be difficult here.
I think Bro's, yeah, he elevated there on the top of that box or something. He just collects a kill playing through that smoke. It puts the retake even more dire. It's a good volley, though.
Mr. Observer, I love you, but this is Bro's game right now. Can we see some more? Well, no, he's blind out in the open. It's down on Nitro. Back at the site, Lost picks up the op and puts it to work. Another clutch here for Chill guys. Lost just powers his team. He's dragging his whole team. He's leading. The Chill guys are winning. He's the only person on his team who's positive.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible impact here coming through out of Lost. There's a massive clutch. You can see he plays with so much confidence in that clutch as well. He has a Molotov. He has an HE. He doesn't, you know, shuffle around with any of that and potentially lose that clutch because of it. Instead, he just trusts his ability to land the kill. I tell you what, he's able to do that. Timeout called here from Chill guys. Hoping that they can get NRG on the ropes and capitalize on the 3-9 scoreline that they had heading into this half. Finally, they start winning some rounds, though.
This is it. This is the momentum round. Once again, another clutch needed for Chill Guys. Lose this, their money's broken again. And oh, with the start off, Evan gets spammed through the smoke. Taven looking for shots through the smoke. He can't find anything.
Evan.
By the way, Taven forgot to buy armor. He's a glass cannon op.
That happened yesterday as well. Seen that a little bit more. Marky did it on getting info. See if that costs him. Glass cannon op is not all that unfamiliar, but when you have the money to buy armor, it's nice to do so. Already with a man advantage, it's going to require his hopping to maybe pull back some picks here.
They're going to leave Lost on solo A-site defense. He's been so good. Why not?
And walking into these stacks has been NRG's way of just gritting through this game. Grinding out these matchups, but...
They're going to go back A?
It seems like it. As soon as they start to adjust, throw those smokes to try and bait them in, commit to the idea that this is going to be a B-side finish. They're getting sold a book of lies here. Instead, it's Lost has to do it again.
And he's stuck in the pit. This time it's not as successful, bro. He's going to get the safe plant, and Lost has been put in the box. Finally, they deal with this pesky player who's destroyed them in every round. And we're going to every round of regulations between NRG and the team known as the Chill Guys.
Whoever was throwing those flashes, they can thank them to make sure that Lost could not find any impact there, especially drop the bomb. Bro planted that bomb, and there was like 3 seconds left or so when he was just about getting those numbers punched in. So you imagine if there's any sort of complication in him getting those numbers punched in. It's a different story. So a little bit of a scare, but on to 11s. Like you said, every round of regulation required here.
Last tactical used for the Chill Guys. It's what's been allowed them to stabilize, but being honest, Cole, it's been the clutches that they've needed to get to this point. All their round wins going down to the 1v1. So this is it. Round 23. Winner gets map point. And who knows? Maybe we'll get some overtime. But Chill Guys put it down here. Couple saved weapons. Scrapped out util for everyone else. Lose this round and it's highly likely you lost your best chance to take down NRG.
Yeah, get a big win for an early season victory that could really build in some momentum. Like we said, this roster was so close to making playoffs.
Oh my god.
So close. X looking to put some pressure. They didn't hear the drop, though.
They know where he is. They hear that metal sound. They know X is still in balcony room, but Lost is not going to challenge it. That is a missed volley.
They throw all that utility here. Just forces some time buying. Chill Guys. It's usually what they do best, and that's stack the right bomb site. Getting a third rotate over towards that B side again. Getting a lot of value out of these rotates. re-aggression going in for Banana.
And they get punished. Taven again didn't have armor on that off. One shot, he's done. And Merle barely surviving, and he's done as well. The B site broken. Lost gets found on A. And it just leaves Evan. 1v4 dinked up already. There's no money for Chill, guys.
There's no escape for Evan.
This is devastating. All those clutches, and it might be for naught. NRG get map point.
All those clutches, it might be for naught, and you had that 3-9 scoreline as a part of the extra facilitation of this team trying to pick up a big win here. And it feels like piece by piece it's coming crumbling down.
It's all MP9s. It's all MP9s for the Chill guys. Can they cheese their way into overtime? Or will Bro put them to rest? Absolutely lit up this second half. But that's a start. Lost wide swings into alt mid. Only Hex watching. Oh boy. Oh, the MP9 long range is good for Merle as well. 3 versus 5. Surely you don't cough this one up.
Oh, it's the MP9s, baby. Surely they do. These are the most dangerous guns in the game right now. And Nitro, I'm gonna break past him. Nice little line of
both
defense.
B players.
But that is B open for the taking. And Bro and Nitro have to combine their efforts, both with the 0 at the end of the name. And they come up clutch here.
Bro!
Oh!
He's still alive though, Cole! That's the man, and a dink landed. They know both players are CT. They should know that both players are CT. They're gonna go back to clear Banana though. They're gonna cede all this site control away. Bro needs
smoke and a kit.
What is Nitro looking for over there towards bottom B? Both players coming through from Coffin. Smoke on towards Banana. Bro holds down for the spray. Are you kidding? Surely he's gonna jump through the smoke here to stop that defuse. He needs to. Both players run through. Bro with another massive multi to make the comeback happen for NRG. They will not be upset today.
I mean, obviously, this guy has already won with NRG here recently, but this was just a pop-off performance of a series, man. What an electric showcase of what this guy's capable of already rolling into this NRG team. We highlighted that NRG are a roster that doesn't seem to be settling in 2025. Even though they had some decent results to end off last year, they consistently look to improve upon the firepower, and right there you can see exactly why it's important. These teams are deadly that maybe are lesser known, and they could give you a run for their money, but Bro just bails them out with a little bit of impact towards the tail end.
It's just Bro every single round. Breezy couldn't do that these days. You might say, Breezy, yeah, give it, 4 years ago, that's the kind of performance you'd see out of him. Bro is doing that right here, right now. He's accomplishing what NRG need out of this team. What a play, what a performance. Multi-kills in almost all of those T-side round wins. What an import, and what a move. That's all I can say. I'm really stumbling over my words here for how impressed I am.
Yeah, it's just incredible what he's been able to do. And again, I think a great target of strength here, a good identification of a player that's going to be ready to hop into a kind of roster that maybe would feel uncomfortable for a lot of younger players, but Bro here is our Kadia player to watch for a good reason, right? I mean, MVP performance, we said this guy was going to come into this team ready to play. I think you don't have to really get him used to how these rosters function because, like I said, he's just played with so many rosters in the past that I think emulate a lot of the NA style of pretty chaotic, firepower heavy, reliant, CS. So it's just super impressive what he's able to bring to the table, and I think he'll fit like a glove here long term for this team.
Map of Inferno, that T side, he's averaging like 130 ADR, which is ridiculous to do for a half, especially with all 12 rounds being utilized right there. I mean, just an absolutely crazy game from Bro. It's exactly what you want to see as a North American Counter-Strike fan. Bro's played NACS. He played on Monty. That's an NA team. They play the NA style. He's one of us now. Bro, welcome to NA, and we love you here.
Yeah, glad to have you, man. That's for sure. Looking forward to seeing a lot more of that in the future. Obviously, with competition getting more and more fierce, I'm looking forward to seeing like how he's able to do, how this team's able to do as well, because this is pretty early in the iteration of this squad. Still trying to get Bro like sorted in long term, and with all of those changes, what they can do when things really get stabilized is going to be very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, but on that note, it's going to do it for tonight on ESL Challenger League North America. But don't worry, folks. These lovely voices will be joining you for another night of ECL. That'll be going down tomorrow for both South America and North America. So do tune into that. Maybe some more NRG action. We'll figure that one out as we go. But on behalf of myself, Cole Exner McHenry, the admin and production squad, thank you guys so much for watching ECL Season 49 NA. We're out. See you later.
Think you've seen it all? With Faceit Watch's Point of View Selector, you can experience the game from any pro's perspective. Use the multi-view feature and customize the stream with up to 4 angles. Control what points you see while earning rewards. Drops are activated and lucky winners will receive Faceit points. And if you ever miss a match, VODs are now available. Get instant access to demos with multiple POVs and commentary. Watch it, control it, Faceit.